All right, so rookie, or no, this is fall business focus group call number 4. And we have one left. We were just discussing about how our next call is going to be how to close up your year, fun things to do in December, and then really like how to kick off the new year with a bang. Rebecca Ramage just shared with me an awesome clean eating challenge that she is working on she's shared it with Tabitha to see if the company can come up with some sponsorship of it, but she pretty much has it done. So I thought that I would help unroll that in December, and I thought what a better way for customers to kick off the new year with like a clean eating challenge. I know that Monica Wagner did a call on that last year, and I had so much going on, I didn't even do it. So I'm excited to do it this year, basically. And I know that it's updated. I always figure, it was a year for people to work out the kinks. It will be great. So all that will come in our last call, and kind of how do we use December to get ready for the brand new year. But for today's call, you saw my agenda. I just wanted to go over a few basic things with everybody. You've seen some whisperings about it on Facebook. I'm going to go over Black Friday, Cyber Monday. I'm going to go over what really is the turkey trot and how do I effectively run this for myself. And then I'm going to go over like customer service one-on-ones and how that all flows into we talked about referrals, but now we're going to really talk about your critical success factors with one-on-ones in customer service, because that will help you get ready for auto ship that comes from the company. Okay. All right, so let's break it down. Item number 1. So Black Friday, Cyber Monday are sales that are going on all the time everywhere. Like you'd have to be in the dark not to see the Black Friday. It's huge publicity, marketing, direct sales companies, public sales, franchises, everybody does it, right? So how do I, as a Wild Tree consultant, best run that for my customers? So I'm going to tell you my experience, and then I'm going to tell you what I'm doing this year. So as a leader, we obviously make 40% in commission on our sales, and that combines with what we get paid in a paycheck, and then also combined with our upfront costs. So as a representative, everybody is making 20% right away. When they place an order, the computer will charge you 20% less than what the retail is. So now know that those parameters, when you're setting up your Black Friday sale. So what I have done always is I've had a sale going from like midnight to 4 a.m. And when you place an order during that window or before, I want like rush orders, you will get 40% off. If it's $50 or more, you are getting free shipping. So I am losing money. You heard me, right? I am losing money from that window. I can't tell you though how many sales I get from that window. I probably will clear like $900 in 4 hours. And I get real creative. I get super creative. If some of those orders are people that live in my neighborhood, I put them under host free, under the free product, because I don't need all that free product. I have so many sales going on right now. I don't need all that free product. So, and then I don't have to pay for shipping because I will hand deliver them. That's what I did with my mega sale. I did use $250 for orders of the free product for orders that were close by me. Then from 4 to like 6 a.m., I chop it down to 30%. Again, free shipping for $50. Right? I think actually to make that, I want to say I did $100 or more free shipping. Like you had to be at 100 level. And then I did from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m., 20% off your order and free shipping for $100 or more. And then I closed out the whole day. You can have 10% off your order for 10% off your order and free shipping on $100 or more. So I broke it down into categories. Now, did I send this out at midnight? No. I sent this out on Wednesday evening to everybody's email. And last year, what I did is I also created a Facebook event. And I'm super glad I did that. Super glad I did that because we were in the process of, you know how it is. People may have unsubscribed to you accidentally, or they may have unsubscribed to you for a period of time because they just didn't want emails, or they just simply don't check their emails. So it was about 50% email, and the rest was Facebook. And I have a feeling this year it's even going to be greater Facebook sales because I just have more of a presence now with my business on Facebook. I'm also going to make a graphic, which I'll share with everybody, but please know that it's going to have like my 40%. And so I'm going to talk to that in a minute. If you're at the representative level, what I did my very first year when I was at the representative level. If I'll make a graphic and I'll probably text that out. I got a bunch of people that texted me orders, and I was not processing them. I took the whole day on Black Friday and Saturday to process them. I had no rush. I just looked at when their order came in. So you can just look at the time. You don't have to worry about, I say your invoice will come to you in the next 24 to 48 hours. So don't feel like, oh, there goes Thanksgiving break with my family. I'm going to be processing orders. Absolutely not. You don't have to worry about that. You can take as much time as you want. You can take the whole weekend. They just need to know that there needs to be some time sensitivity on their end to get you the order so that you can kind of gauge of where everybody was at. Now, if you're at the representative level, I highly recommend that you start at no more than 25%. That is pretty generous. I'm going to talk to you in a little bit about like you, Abby, going for leader, we could get real creative here with these sales in terms of what we can do. Like if you think about it, if you have, and mark my words, you're going to be blown away by people. Somebody that gives you a $250 order, you can say, holy crap, have you ever thought about just signing up? Here is what it would be if you were a consultant. And by the way, you could get free shipping on this with your free shipping voucher that is to be used in your first 35 days because people don't know what they don't know. So you can flip your hosts, you can flip your orders. I just had my virtual party that I did on November 5th. She had 5 people there, and she has tons of orders coming in, and I was just telling her, I know I brought this up before, but seriously, have you thought about doing this? Because I tuned into you virtually, and here's what I made. And you can get this free product, but I can also transfer this party over to you so you can get the commission on it as well. So long story short, people just don't know. And I said, I don't want to be a pest or anything, but I'd love to partner with you in your area because I tuned in with you virtually, and I think you do great at it. You had a great party. Okay, so that's Black Friday in a nutshell. We will have examples, but I just wanted to kind of tell everybody what the premise of it is. Now, the second thing I will say is Cyber Monday. I have never done Cyber Monday, but people do. Like I know Sandy Fund has always done both. And sometimes people that forget to do Black Friday, they do the same sale, but they just call it Cyber Monday. Or they are going to be traveling and they don't want to do Black Friday because they're like, I can't even handle that in my head. It's just too much for me to do because we're going to be traveling. But I'm going to be home on Sunday. I could do a Cyber Monday. Perfect. Do Cyber Monday. It's no big deal. There's so many sales to go around, and you will hit people. You will definitely get sales.
So the Cyber Monday, just thinking of that, that's probably more of a daytime thing because the idea is that people are shopping while they're at work. So rather than them out hitting all the stores or online in the middle of the night, which is the Black Friday, and it's pretty well done by 10 p.m., Cyber Monday, you could set it up of flash sales like between
Yeah.
8 and 5 or something.
Yeah, you don't have to get crazy with the times because you're right. They're at work. They're just looking at the Amazon sales. So these would come through at the same times. Now, I did ask the company, and they are going to bring it up, but I did ask for more drip campaigns coming through from the company end to our customers. I have 100% success rate when the company sends an email to my customers versus when I send an email to my customers. So I just ask them, like, with the holidays, I am getting an email every day from Old Navy. I'm getting an email every day from Gap. I'm getting an email every day from Target.
Right.
Costco is sending about tons of like, hey, this is 50. I mean, I know in the back of my head that there will be more sales, but it makes you look, right? It makes you look. And like today I ordered my Christmas card because I'm like, I'm sure it will be 50% off through the month of November, but it says it's done today and I have our pictures. I'm just getting them done today. So those little things will be nice if the company can send out more drips. And Henry said that he was going to talk to his team this week and that we would bring it again up on the call. So that will, even if they said something like, watch out, contact your consultant today for her Black Friday specials. Contact your consultant today for the holiday gift specials. All those things, they just coming from the company, but it's more drips and reminding people of the sales.
Right.
So Black Friday, Cyber Monday, I can't encourage people to do it enough. There will be examples on our team Facebook page. Your upline leader probably has something that she can just quickly update for you, but they are going to be huge generators, especially for people that have been in business for over a year. People come out of the woodworks, and then the referrals come out of the woodworks. People that order from you will pass that sale on to their friends without you even knowing. Okay, so Turkey Trot, I just wanted to pull this up quickly and share. Let's see here. Can you see this okay?
I see your Facebook page.
All right, perfect. Yep, this is the one I want. Okay, so I'm going to pull up Kayla's because I think that was the last one I did here. Nope. Why don't I just go to files? That would be the easiest thing.
Keep pulling it up. I'm going to get Ava out of her
yeah,
seat.
you're fine. Let's see here. Okay, so Turkey Trot. Essentially, I'm going to go over what is it, who to contact for this, what to send them, and then how I set it up in my back office. Okay. So the Turkey Trot is essentially like a huge catalog party that you are organizing with at least 12 different people. More is always welcome. And even at the rep level, this can be a huge sale volume booster. It can also be really great for new contacts and customers. And I'm going to tell you what I would do as a result of this, because the ordering gets a little tricky with getting the new customers. And then also you think about it, like if someone's booking in the new year, like I have somebody that I'm going to ask to be a Turkey Trot hostess. And if she's booking in the new year, this is kind of perfect for her to get people interested in using Wowtree until her party in a very, very affordable, easy, slick way. So how I pitch to my Turkey Trotters, like how I get them to sign up to be a host, is really simple. I individually invite them. I know a lot of people have been doing like a mass message on Facebook, which works to drum up the interest. I'm going to do that too on my VIP page, but I'm also going to be very clear. I have a list right now of 15 people that I'm going to contact. And these are all people that either don't live by me, they live in a different state. These are people that have been past hostesses before, past turkey trotters. These are really good customers that maybe are done going to parties because they've been to several of them, but they love Wild Tree and they absolutely love using it all the time and they refer it to people. So I want to get them some credit. And I know that it's just kind of like me. When I love something so much, I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to refer it. I know that these customers do the same thing and I want them to get credit for it. One girl that I'm contacting, she lives about an hour from me, but she orders on my website. I met her at a party about 6 months ago. She was trying to have a party. It just fell through so many different times. But this faithful woman orders like a workshop bundle every other month from me on my website with some of her favorites. And I'm going to call her. I'm going to say, listen, I want you to be a turkey trotter because I want you to get something for free. Even if it's just your order, you need to get some free stuff. So what you're doing is you're sending them, you tell them about how easy it is, that they're going to win a prize. And really, it's just sharing the catalog and some specials that we have with your family and friends over your Thanksgiving dinner. You're going to be looking at the Christmas flyers. You're going to be looking at the specials for your Black Friday. This is the same thing. You're just sharing it with them. So what you're going to do is they're going to collect at least $100 worth of orders or more, and then they're going to be put in a prize drawing. And the way that Kayla has these prizes is they are reflecting some of the bundles in that the company came out with. I'm going to pull those up. Nope. Where did I have those? Here we go. So, ooh, nice picture of me and my hubs. And my kids posted that today. But the holiday bundles right here, these are the larger item ones. And these are some gifts under $25. So a pizza kit, breakfast bundle. The reason I think I'm going to use these as some of my specials is because they have one code. Okay. So the price point I worked out yesterday when I posted this on our team page was if I had exactly $1,200 in orders, that would be around $20 per person that I'm doling out. This does not include your half price items that you'll get, which you'll probably get 2 to 3 with that many. So what I could easily do is I could take a little bit of a hit on and give out like some of those higher price items like Kayla has listed. I could take a little hit there and then at the same time use some of like the Rancher Steak Rub. I could use that as a 50% off item then. So I'm really not paying $27.50. I'm paying half of that. What you do then when everything comes in order is you do ship it to them. I write a nice little thank you note. I put my app card in there that I got from the company. I put my code on there and then I say, download your app today. And I want you to share your referral code with everybody that you invited to your turkey trot. So it's really easy to do. Now, how do you have them order? I create a party link in my back office that's called Turkey Trot. I share that with my Turkey Trot hosts. But then I also have them fill out I have a survey. I want to know who ordered because she's getting everything shipped to herself. Or she is just, everybody is taking the Turkey Trot. She's getting everything shipped to her house because it's going to be under her name and it's going to be one large, huge party. So I'm sending her the link. She's going in as a guest, but I want to know who ordered. So I'm going to send her a survey and you can do a hard copy of it. There's one in the Media Resource Center, or you can have her fill out those surveys and she can just take a snapshot of them when they're done. But basically I want their email address, I want their phone number, and I want their name for customer follow-up. So however she gives me that, I don't care. You can do a survey. You can do a Google Drive survey. You can do a hard copy survey.
So It can be the host has like 3 other people ordering plus herself
Yep.
um, to share the shipping cost. She can put it underneath herself. But if it's somebody like, say, she's added somebody, a family member that's in Georgia, she could say, hey, you could just put in your own thing and then it gets shipped from Wild Tree right to you rather than me. So, because I was thinking, she would share out the link and to the people, but that makes sense. $100 order, just split the $10 shipping between.
Yeah, if it's like, you're thinking of your typical Thanksgiving dinner and your aunt and your 2 cousins are there and they all order like 3 things, and you're going to see them at a craft fair or a family get together in a week or 2.
In a couple weeks,
yeah. It's like, okay, it probably makes some sense for me but I had this Sarah Anke, she's one of my really good customers. She and her mom both had a $50 order, and her mom lives in Tennessee, and she's like, well, I'll see her at Christmas. I'm like, it makes sense for $1.95 more for you to just ship it to you and then to your mom. And she's like, oh yeah, if it's not that much of a difference, let's just do that.
Right. One less thing you have to worry about.
So that is Turkey Trot, but make sure you have a system. I'm probably going to make a Google survey that just says, hey, thanks for participating in the Turkey Trot. Can you fill this out for me? I'll share it. You guys can make a copy of it, but I just want a way to contact these people after they're done. Okay, so I send her the holiday gift, a hard copy of those specials I just showed. I send her my Turkey Trot letter. I send her 2 catalogs, 2 fall inserts. So I have packets made. And then I say, do you need any samples? And then she says, oh, sure, I'll take a couple samples. I'll throw like a dill dip blend or guacamole in there. But usually they are like, no, I don't need any samples. I have a ton of Wild Tree at home, or no, I'm going to just do this all online. And this year I'm going to invite my hosts to do it kind of like the mega sale, where I'm creating an event. So if they have virtual people they want to add on Facebook, that my hosts can add those people on Facebook too. I'm just going to try it. I don't know if it's going to work, but I'm going to try it.
So a hard copy of the specials, 2 catalogs. What else did you?
The specials, the Turkey Trot sheet that I showed you at the beginning, the 2 catalogs. I do send an order form just so they, in their mindset, are thinking orders. And if they ever sometimes people are hard copy people, they just want to write down everything they want. So I add that in there. Samples if they want it. And I always put my app card in there. Like, here's my app, please share it. And I'm going to go into our one-on-ones, what you're going to see on the rookie page.
Okay.
Turkey Trots rock, but I'm going to tell you what I've been doing today is like, you really want to categorize. So I listed and brainstormed yesterday people that I want to add to my Turkey Trot host list. And then I added 40 people that I want to invite to my open house. So I'm like really trying to strategize here. Now at my open house, I am going to have a Turkey Trot area set up in case I have any more hostesses that want to participate. But I'm going to ask these people first to come to my open house.
Right.
And then another important thing is I kind of looked at my math from last year. I think I asked 18 people to be a Turkey Trot host. 12 said yes. I think only 9 came through with orders, but my orders were over $1,500. So people will go over 100. Some people will just hit 100. Some people will say, oh, I didn't get anything, sorry. But then some people are going to come through with like a 200. So to see how it kind of evens out. My goal is to go for 18 again. I want 12 solid, knowing that 2 may space out at the end. I know my sales will be over 1,200 for that.
Okay. So I ended up using a Turkey Trot flyer from one of Rebecca Ramage's organizations.
Oh, yeah.
Her deadline was December 1st.
Oh, yes.
because the deadline that Kayla had up there, and I didn't see the one for Hope and Anissa, but like it was before Thanksgiving, and I was like,
sure.
I mean, yeah, people definitely have meals, family gatherings before that week of. So I was pushing it back for my December sales.
Abby, that's a great idea. Can you do me a favor when you get a chance and upload that to our team page for that would be awesome, because I was going to change the date on Kayla's and just do a font box over it and then change my date, because I'm closing mine at the end of the month too. Yeah. I'm not doing, I don't even have hosts yet. I'm not organized.
Right, the time. I will upload that. That one's from Lindsay Glady. So, and her prizes were a little bit different, which is fine. It looked good. I liked the dates and I went with it.
I think that's a great idea.
So I'm concerned about, like, when I was looking at my December, when I was looking at my next 2 months, it was like, okay, if I have potentially 2 workshops closing in November, I have a Black Friday, Cyber Monday, which I want to have that focus and get that in before the end of the month. And then what happens in December? I mean, I know we'll talk about that in a few weeks, but it's like I need to have sales as well for next month. So,
yeah, I'm really excited about the there is a 7-day of Christmas sale that Hope did last year. That's already done. People can do that. But I'm really excited about kicking off the new year with the Clean Eating Challenge. I just know that I'm a glutton for sweets, and we were talking about this last night, like nibbling at sugar cookies and stuff. So if someone were to pitch me mid-December, I'm starting a Clean Eating Challenge at the beginning of the year, like have at her for the rest of the year, no judgment, but buy this bundle and get all the recipes and do it on your own. There's going to be a support group. I know that I personally would be like, yes, I know I'm going to need this. I'm bad.
There'd be a lot of people that would just be.
Yes. Like, I'll pay for this now and I'm going to use it later. And then if you think about it, like, I know for me personally, I'm going to want to hold myself accountable January 1 to getting back on track. So what better way to do it than with a group of a focus group?
And the other part I thought about for January is Kayla ran a Eat in September group.
Oh, yes. Yes.
And that was like, that would be great for like February.
Yes.
It's the shortest month of the year. You can do it, kind of that.
Oh, that's a great challenge. Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. My people would love that. So true. Okay, so wrapping up this call with item number 3, which I'm really excited about. So if you kind of heard the buzz already, we are getting an auto ship program at Wild Tree sooner than later. I've heard tricklings, and I have a big mouth, and I know this is recorded, but everybody knows I have loose lips, so they haven't fired me yet. I have heard that it might even be in. You like it too. I know you do.
Because we need that Chipotle lime rub all the time.
Yes.
Yay.
I have heard that it could be in before the end of the year. So this brings me to my point of there is no time like the present when you are talking to people. And Abby, you did this so beautifully when you talked to that girl yesterday that we're going to get on the webinar for tomorrow about, like, you're having these one-on-one calls. You're doing your critical success factors, which if you don't know that yet, you have to watch the video on our A-Team page about why you want to do critical success factors. It's pinned to the top. It is in the website. You go to critical success factors, and then there's a whole video there explaining what it is. And then Hope breaks down a really nice system. But the one-on-ones is where you're basically just listening to people where they're at, and you're going to set them up in category A, B, or C after listening to them. So if they're saying things to you like cues like, I have a health practice, or I'm a nutritionist, I'm a dietitian, I'm around people all the time, this would be great for my customers, you should be thinking, boom, I'm asking this girl to hop on a webinar to learn more about the company on an intimate level. If you have someone that you're like, I need help menu planning, I've never heard of Wild Tree before, direct me where I should go. Girl, you should download the app today. We should order you a freezer meal workshop kit. We should book a party. What sounds the most appealing to you? Like, we need to help you with menu planning ASAP. But the only way you do that is if you have conversations with people, if you're having these one-on-ones. And when you're doing that, you're always closing it with the referrals that we talked about. Who do you know that is in your shoes? Who else do you know that could benefit from these Freeze Your Meal Workshop kits? So one-on-ones always lead to referrals. Always, 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 always. And then you're getting your 2 for 1. And then the third thing about that is have a system for follow-up. So I know for me, this week is following up with a lot of one-on-ones from last week. So what did you decide to do? So what sounded the most appealing to you? Which workshop kit are you going with? These one-on-ones will pay off immensely. Once we get them on the app and the auto ship starts up, if you're having these fostering relationship phone calls and they download the app, then you can get them on the auto ship, and that is volume every month for you, but it's Wild Tree every month for them. So you'll have more to talk about when you're touching base with them. This is just simple customer service at its finest, and I'm really excited about it. Something that you may not see the payback that day, but the payback will come big to you eventually, big time. Okay, so that's really what I want. Any questions? Abby, do you have any questions for me?
No, I think my one-on-one, it's continuing and following up, and I can send out messages, or I can call during the day when I have time, and then it's like waiting for them to respond back. And usually it happens when I'm not available. So,
You know what, Lynn Conway, I know what you're, yes. Okay, Lynn Conway said at a conference once, because we were saying that to her, like, yeah, but then they call and we're playing this whole song and dance phone tag. Okay, right. So she said, and this kind of goes into Jenny's mystery message. If you call and they don't pick up, they see your missed call, maybe don't leave a message and just text, and it's like, hey, it's Abby. When's a good time for us to chat if you're doing a follow-up? Or if you're doing an initial one, hey, it's Abby, was going to leave you a message. I just had a simple question for you. Do you have 5 minutes? And then the ball's in their court and you can schedule a time. So that might work better than the song and dance phone tag, for sure.
Yeah. And I get I get more response with text messages than I get people calling me back.
Yes.
I will do, first I will do the call first, and then I'll go back through and I'll text everybody. And then it's like 2 or 3 hours later when I'm trying to get dinner on the table, then it's like, hey, I'm going to respond back. And so it's just, I need to work on my timing as well. Like, yeah, they text me back when they're available, but I can respond and be like, hey, I'm sorry, I'm not, wasn't available. Can we chat tonight or chat tomorrow or something?
Yeah, and don't be afraid too to use the 5 minutes. That's helped me curb then they know it's going to be short and sweet. And then I also know I'm going to be short and sweet.
Right.
Because I can go on and on, as you know, but you want it short and sweet so you can get through a lot of them too.
No, totally. And just remembering to do those, who else do you know?
Yes.
My virtual workshop, I just want to share this. So I did a workshop on Sunday, and that checkout portion of when you would be in there, like having that one-on-one conversation. So I had my presentation, I was more into it. I was like, okay, so if I was there, I would talk to you before you left. Like, we would have a one-on-one conversation. In order to recreate that, I'm going to give you guys about a half hour to get started, and then I'm going to call the host back, and then we're going to set the Zoom back up, and I'm still going to have a one-on-one conversation with you. So I still had that FaceTime with them.
How did it go?
It went well, because then I kind of got an idea of like who's really interested in pursuing this. Like, they were kind of like checked in, not just like like a face. I kind of I got more good body language. I got some I got a few referrals. Of course, I don't have their contact information yet, but I can go back and say, hey, how are your meals going? Blah, 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 and then
Yes.
you also said your sister, because of her dietary, what's your sister's name? Her contact information
Oh my God.
later. So
Genius.
that,
Genius.
so don't be scared of doing like webinar, virtual workshops. So my
That
thing
was
is,
genius because I did not do that at all. I just want you to know
that
suck.
was my second one. That was my second one. So that was just like, why? Because I just felt like,
Yeah.
because this workshop was a referral from the other one. And I think if I would have had a conversation with her before I closed the first party, maybe I would have gotten that. Maybe I would have gotten a direct booking, not like a few weeks later. So,
And how did your checkouts go?
they went well. I haven't received any additional orders. I told them I was going to close it up today, that I'm going to send them direct messages and links and stuff.
Yeah, I did do that too for mine. I think we both had a workshop on the same day, the 5th. Or was it? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a Sunday night. Yeah. So, but yeah, the host has added all of her people to my VIP group. They're talking on it, so they're sharing stuff and just.
Okay, for those of you listening to the recording, this is the most important part of the recording that is happening right now. It is the fortune is in the follow-up. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Great.
So it's just continuing. It is just, I really need somebody in that area. That we found out that there's, the closest people are an hour and a half away. So an hour away. So one of those 8 gals has to join. Yeah. Or knows somebody that join. But there's like 4 of them that are like, oh, I totally do it. I would totally host a workshop. Well, maybe you need to.
Maybe you need to go to the next level with me, and you need to sign up on my team.
Right.
You will host all the workshops in the area.
Mm-hmm. And then you'll get so tired of it, then you'll have to add somebody else to it.
Yeah, right. So great idea.
It is fortunate of all, but I wanted to tell you that of the one-on-one. So.
And any news from Miss Carrington?
I have not followed up with her. The time change kicked my butt.
Oh, yeah. So, whenever you have an infant, the time changes are brutal.
Oh, yeah. So, I will today.
Good. So. All right. Well, awesome. I'm going to close up this webinar, post the playback, and then if you wouldn't mind posting the Lindsay Ladies Turkey Trot, that would be awesome.
Mm-hmm. I will. All
right, my dear. All right. Well, good night, sweetie. If you were taking a nap, enjoy it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe we'll go back down.
Say bye.
Bye-bye.
See you later. All right. Okay. Have a good one.